Hello YouTube, today I'm going to show you how to make your own Minecraft server. Now I know there are a lot of tutorials already out there on how to do this, but I just thought I'd make a basic one. So, start your web browser, go to www.minecraft.net, click download, go to Minecraft server, and then once it's done downloading, first of all make a server on your desktop. I made one called Minecraft server. Gonna just drag that Minecraft server.exe into our Minecraft server folder that's on our desktop. Open that and double click it and click run. Now this will generate all the files in the world and necessary things to load to make the server work. So just let it do its thing. It might give you a lot of error messages, but that's completely normal because it's basically saying it does not have a whitelist, it does not have an operators list, it does not have an IP ban list or a ban list. That's because this is the first time you started it. It generates them now, and then the next time you won't have any of that. So whenever you're done with the server, you never click the red X. Don't do that. Go to this command area and type stop. And then press enter, and it will save the server and automatically close. Okay, go to server properties, and then allow flight false. That means people will not be allowed to fly on your server. Allow nether. I'm going to put that to false because it just lags it more and it's unnecessary. The server port, the port that people will be able to use to connect. Server IP. I always leave this blank, and I've never had issues no matter what operating system I've used, so just leave that blank. Whitelist, I'm going to leave that to false. Basically, anyone on this list will be allowed to connect to your server, but anyone not on it will not be able to connect. So I'm going to leave that as false because I don't want a whitelist. I just want anyone to be able to join. Spawn animals, I'm going to leave that true. Online mode, I recommend leaving this true. PvP, I'm going to leave that true because I want people to be able to fight each other. Difficulty, 1 being lower and numbers greater than 1 being higher in difficulty. Game mode, 0 being survival and 1 being creative. I'm going to put it to 0 because I don't want people to be able to fly and spawn items, etc. Max players, the maximum amount of players allowed on your server at any given time. Spawn monsters, whether or not your server will spawn mobs. Hostile mobs, I should say. Because I'm pretty sure sheep isn't hostile. Message of the day. That's basically kind of a little description. Here, I'll show you. Like, see, Citycraft server, Citycraft build server, that's the message of the day. So we'll change that to tutorial. I'm going to save that. And then we are going to... Well, first of all, if you want people outside of your local network to be able to connect, you're going to want to go to www.whatismyip.com. I will give the link in the description. This is your external IP address. This is what people will use to be able to connect to your server if they are outside of your network. I.e., if your server is in Texas, someone from Britain will be able to connect. So, just going to copy that. I've already put it on a sticky note for later. Okay, now, port forwarding. I will give a link to a detailed tutorial on how to do this. But basically, you type in your default gateway IP address. Usually, it's 192.168.1.1, but depending on where you are, it will be different, or what router you have. So mine is this. And then it will prompt you for a username, etc. Put it in. Username can usually be found on the bottom of your router on a label. The password, sometimes it's blank, so I would try just logging in first with leaving the password box blank, and then sometimes it is also your wireless internet password, which in my case it is. Okay, go to applications and gaming, or where it says ports, port forwarding, that kind of thing. And then for the start port, put in whatever is specified in the configuration file, properties, right here, 25565. So I'm put 25565 in here, and here. Protocol, I'm leaving that at both. And then IP, the IP address of your computer, the local one, not this one, your local IP address, which can be found by going into command prompt and doing ipconfig, and then right here, that's my default gateway, and that is my computer's IP address right there. So I put that in, and then check the enable box, save settings, etc. Okay, now close that and start your Minecraft server again. Now you can type in a command like help in here, and it will give you a list of the available commands you can use. So help, these are all the commands. Change the game mode for a specific player, kick people, ban people, unban people, OP people, DOP, TP, give people items, send a private message, stop the server, save all. Basically makes it save whenever you type that, instead of waiting for time to save. I'd type in save on, so your server will automatically save. List the currently connected people. Oops. Yeah, see, no one's connected right now. Okay. So then, people will be able to connect to your IP, connect to your server. Here, I'll just delete this so I can show you guys. So, add a server, I'm going to call it that. Now, your IP address. This is your external IP address. If you just want, like, your sibling and you who are on your home network to be able to connect, or your friend who's over, then you just can put in your local IP address, which was 192.168.1.109 for me. Now remember, you went to your command prompt and typed in ipconfig in your IPv4. That was your IP address. So that's just if I want people on my network to connect only. I want people anywhere in the world to be able to connect. So I'm going to use this IP address. Our external IP address we got from whatismyip.com, and then we're going to do colon, and then your port. Mine was 25565, yours may be different depending on what you specified. Done, and then people will be able to connect to your server. I will give links in the description for the websites, etc. I'll add some additional information maybe. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I will also send a link in the description to a more detailed port forwarding tutorial. Well, I hope you all have a great day. Thanks.